Assalamualaikum and hello. We are students from Universiti Teknologi PETRONAS who would like to present our finding regarding the economizer. So my group consists of 3 people, which are Muhammad Faris, Muhammad Aiman, and also myself, which is Muhammad Azmi. I will proceed with the table of the content of our presentation. The first one is the introduction. Secondly is the function of the economizer. Thirdly, working principle of the economizer. Next is the advantages and disadvantages of economizer. Last but not least, conclusion. So we will go through one by one. Without further ado, I will start with the introduction. What is economizer? Economizer can be described as a mechanical device or can be known as a heat exchanger to perform a specific function such as preheating the liquid before the liquid is transferred to the boiler. So the main function of the economizer is to reduce the heat energy consumption when to heat the water at the boiler, since the feed water is already heated in the economizer by capturing the waste heat, which is the flue gas, to maximize the use of the flue gas. This diagram is only one to show the typical process in the steam power plant. Hence, with the economizer installed before the boiler, this one is the economizer and this one is the boiler, it can reduce the heat energy consumption at the boiler supplied by the furnace as the water is already preheated in the economizer by using the waste heat, which is the flue gas. Next, I will pass the floor to the next presenter, which is Muhammad Faris, to explain about the working principle of the economizer. Thank you.
Now, I will explain about the working principles of the economizer. Economizer consists of several parts, which can be shown in the diagram. First of all, at the bottom horizontal inlet pipe, water with normal temperature will be flowed through it and flow into the economizer. Then, the flue gases from the boiler furnace will transfer heat to the water through the surface of the vertical pipes and the water flow to the top horizontal pipe. In this way, heat of the flue gases gets utilized through the economizer for heating up the water before entering into the boiler for producing steam. After that, the outlet valve fitted will allow the top horizontal pipe to supply hot water to the boiler. The flue gas will have ash particles mixed with it, which will get deposited and produce a thick layer of soot on the vertical pipe surfaces. The soot on the vertical pipe surfaces will be removed using the scrapers to prevent heat loss when the flue gas transfers heat to the water. And finally, the soot will be collected from the soot chamber.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Aiman bin Zahir and I will proceed with advantages and disadvantages of economizer. Economizer has many benefits. Firstly, it can increase the lifespan of boiler by reducing the thermal stress boiler as the high water temperature will be fed into it. Second, it can reduce the fuel consumption of boiler as it utilizes waste heat from flue gases. And lastly, it also increases the evaporate capacity of boiler. However, economizer has disadvantages. So what is the disadvantage of economizer? Economizer plays at passage of the flow of the flue gases. Therefore, it leads to the pressure drop of flue gases. As conclusions, economizer is known as a system that helps to reduce energy consumption of boiler. This can be achieved by transferring the heat from the flue gases to water in vertical pipes where it located in between the horizontal inlet pipe and horizontal outlet pipe. Then this preheat water will be fed into a boiler to produce steam. The advantages of the economizer is fuel consumption, increase in boiler efficiency, and increased state life. The only major drawback of this economizer is It reduces the air pressure of flue gases, which cause losses of drag. Thank you.